Two juvenile males were arrested last week after Stoughton police tried to stop a driver from speeding here. Just after 9:30 on Friday night, the driver did not stop, and both the driver and passenger got out of the car and ran away. You can see it on the right-hand side of your screen, that arrow showing one of the suspects running away. Both were arrested, now being charged with resisting an officer, possession of THC, and several traffic violations.